I think the thing that really struck a chord with me was how close to home it was. If somebody had to explain to an alien or an extraterrestrial being what human relationships are like, where they go, not the beginning, which is part of the relationship, yes, but I mean, once they get going, what happens? Why, if aliens like, well, why are the divorce rates at 60% or whatever it is? You would show them, I think this would be one of the movies you could show them where we get off, you know, the sex drops off, the interest in what the other person is saying kind of fades into the background, people don't listen. And for me, I just could really relate to what was happening. It was one of those things, one of those movies that taps into all these different emotional experiences and intellectual experiences that I've had, and I got the feeling that it was happening for everyone around me, and then when I watch people review it, it's the same kind of thing. And I think that's what's gonna carry this movie forward in terms of like getting a lot of reviews, probably some awards talk. It's gonna connect with a lot of people. Anytime you can do all of that and make people laugh, where it's not like a, you know, like a Judd Apatow flick, which I love Judd Apatow movies, but you know, it's the right kind of laughing. And anytime you can do that, you're just gonna bring people into your project. You know, it was the first time that I've seen Olivia Wilde act, other than, you know, some guest spots on Portlandia. And she was great. I thought she played so well this character with anxiety. And you know, you watch someone like this and you can kind of see that the wheels are always going, no matter what. And they have to like read some article to get themselves to do more TM to calm down, but they wake up and the wheels start going and they just can't turn it off. Now, I can relate to that, not in terms of like my own experience, but I can relate to that into the experience I have in relationships, if you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to phrase this the right way. But I see that, and that could be down to me and who, you know, the people that I've had relationships with, I don't know. But it hit close to home. But she does this with such an interesting take, I think, because the arc for her is really interesting. Where she starts, and she's got these sprinkled in moments where she's crouching down talking about her souffle, looking up at him, super funny, very smart. And then where she goes with the sort of the sexual energy, and it all leads to the end. Now, I'm not gonna talk too much about the end because I don't want to spoil it, but I might. So there's your warning, okay?